Welcome back. All month long, WMBD is honoring Black history. Now, last year I shared the impact of historically Black colleges and universities. Today we're focusing on a student from the Twin Cities who made history when signing to play volleyball at an HBCU in Maryland. Here's Jeremy Coleman's story.
If you really want that thing bad enough, you'll go get it.
Volleyball is the thing for University High School senior Jeremy Coleman. He began playing the sport at the age of 14, even though his school does not have a boys volleyball team. Jeremy travels 3 times a week to practice with a team in Joliet.
If there's ever something you find that you enjoy and there's something that you're passionate about, you should never let anything get in the way of you in getting to that thing.
It's a family effort to support the youngest Coleman.
I was like, you know what? If he wants to play, let's go ahead and do it. And they got him up there. He got connected with these boys, and they had a great time.
When we saw that he was committed, we were really on board and making sure that he had the opportunity to do what he liked.
Jeremy's dedication is taking him to the collegiate level. The U High Pioneer has signed to play volleyball at the University of Maryland Eastern Shore. The university in Prince Anne, Maryland is the first historically Black college or university to have a Division I male volleyball team.
When I was younger, I definitely wanted to be a part of like an established program because I just kind of thought that was how it was supposed to be. And when I kind of found out that at this level, like, I could be the first to do something like great, you know, and I could do that with a bunch of other guys that, you know, are just like me. And I thought that was going to be like absolutely amazing.
It's rewarding for his parents to see where Jeremy's commitment is taking him. They are excited to see the baby of the family progress to another level.
I think it's going to be a different dynamic for him culturally.
Jeremy he's been that independent kid. He's very adaptable, I think, right? So I mean, I'm not overly concerned about him.
Freedom and volleyball has Jeremy enthusiastic for his next chapter in life.
Being 17, you know, in a house with your parents, not a lot of, you don't get a whole lot of freedom, but, you know, it's okay sometimes, but I'm really excited for the freedom, and I'm excited to play volleyball. I love volleyball. It's just my favorite thing ever.
And don't go anywhere. Jeremy joins us in studio for an interview after the break. Welcome back. While honoring Black history, we often see a lot of older or deceased trailblazers, but it's also important to highlight our young pioneers. Joining me today is Jeremy Coleman to talk about his volleyball career. So thank you so much for joining us today. So how did you get into playing volleyball?
Well, I started off as a soccer player and a swimmer, and then as I grew up, I joined my family in taking trips to my sister's volleyball tournaments and things like that. And then I kind of grew up for the sport, kind of playing on those empty courts at tournaments and stuff like that. So I kind of found out how much I liked the sport, and then I expressed my interest to it to my parents, and then they supported me along the way, and now I'm here.
That's amazing. So what made you decide to sign with University of Maryland Eastern Shore?
Well, I knew I wanted to play Division I volleyball. It's been a dream of mine ever since I started playing, and I knew that the university was a strong academic university and it checked off all my boxes, so I knew that that was the place for me.
Okay, now as we just saw, that University of Maryland Eastern Shore is the first historically Black college or university to have a D1 male volleyball team. So what does it mean to you to be part of such a historic team?
It's a really big accomplishment. I feel like not many people get to say that they've done something like this, and not many people, I mean, you know, not everybody can say that they have a strong support system behind them to be able to accomplish something like this, and to be able to play at such a high level and doing something really big that's bigger than me. You know, I think it's really great, and I'm super excited.
Speaking of exciting, I was about to say how exciting for you, but what are you looking forward to when it comes to playing and bonding with your teammates?
Well, we've already started bonding. I met a couple of them at a tournament, and they were all really great. I'm super excited to actually, you know, get on campus and move in and really like strengthen, you know, make our bond stronger and actually compete with them.
Outside of the volleyball court, what are you looking forward to as you go off to college?
I'm definitely looking forward to just like making all the new friends, you know, living in a new area because, you know, I've lived in Bloomington Normal all my life. You know, I'm really excited to just start this new chapter.
Okay, now how has your family support been? Y'all are a very athletic family. Your older siblings also play at the collegiate level, so how's the support been?
It's been really great, honestly. Like I've never felt like I was alone in any of my situations, you know, because everyone's kind of been through it before with, you know, as you said, my older siblings with the recruiting process and everything, how that can be a lot, and just having them along the way to be able to take me to practices, you know, just like, you know, get me to tournaments and everything like that. It's been really great to just have, to, you know, I have all that support behind me.
And usually as a young person, people are giving you advice, but do you have any advice for anybody pursuing their dreams?
I think just if you know that you want something and just go for it, honestly. Don't ever think you can't do something, and don't ever think you're alone, because you should always have somebody, you know, whether it's your friends, whether it's your family, you know, you should always have that person, those people behind you.
Well, congratulations to you, Jeremy. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And we will share this full interview and Jeremy's story on our website, ciproud.com.